What's up, people? Sometimes I get on here and I don't know what the hell I want to talk about, what subject matter I want to take up. But every day that I put in at White High School is a day I really should be putting in working for myself. I wonder what direction my life would have taken had I continued the way I wanted to go, as opposed to the way other people around me needed me to go. You dig me? I mean, everybody knows at a very young age what they need. Everybody knows what they need from a very young age, I think. Whether or not you can get it is a whole different matter. Like if you're a baby and you need food, you cry, you know what you need. You need to be changed, you're uncomfortable, you're wet, so you cry, you know what you need. When you're a teenager, you know what you think you need. But as an adult, you know what you need to make your life correct, to put your life in order. Now, whether or not you can do that, it's a whole different matter, but you know what you need to do to put your life on the right path. So anyway, when I was coming out of high school, I knew what I wanted to do. I had an idea about what I wanted to do and what direction I wanted to go in. So I started in that direction, you dig me? And had I been more diligent about things and more determined about things, and probably more creative in my own thinking, I'd have probably, been able to go in the direction I wanted to go and go in the direction other people wanted me to go in at the same time. In other words, I'd have been able to work and go to school at the same time had I been thinking right. I probably needed some counseling from a mentor or something to help me understand that, but I chose going to work instead of going to college because someone else needed my help. My mom needed my help because, we had a lot of kids in the family and she needed my fucking help. And the job paid really well. I mean, it was a factory. And I started working there and started making money. Well, I could have just went to school at night and graduated and got that degree and just moved on from there. And my life would have probably taken a whole different turn. I'd be a whole different brother. I'd probably be a lot more. I would have had a career in, because I'm damn retired now, I'm just saying. But I probably would have had a career in maybe, community organizing or something like that, because that's what I always was, a community organizer. And my dog and Ziggy back there, check him out. But anyway, I was a community organizer from about 16 all the way up to, about 10, 12 years ago when I stopped. So, I'd have probably been something like that. I mean, Barack Obama was a fucking community organizer. So, it can lead to other things. I'd probably wound up being a lawyer or some shit like that had I just continued and went to school. Because once I did do a semester, and I found college work to be rather easy. It was just tedious as hell. I mean, goddamn. And I was tired from working 10-hour shifts. And so I was like, at the end of all of it, I did really well. And then I just, didn't go back. I didn't further my education. But I got some certificates and shit under my belt. I've been to some classes and some seminars and shit. You know what I'm saying? I done read a book or 3 or 4. But I don't know what I would have been doing right now. I'd probably be a retired old politician living down in Virginia some motherfucking where. But I'm not. I'm here in Florida. You know what I'm saying? I'm here in Florida. And I'm doing okay, though. I mean, I'm doing about as well as any of my contemporaries. I mean, what the fuck? A lot of them went to the military, though. They got bigger retirement checks than I got. And that's a little regret right there. But at this point where I'm at now, I don't even give a fuck about that. That's the beauty of getting older. You start to give a fuck about less and less. You really do. Things that just don't bother you anymore. Like one, how much money somebody else got in the fucking bank. You don't even care about that shit anymore. What else don't I care about? I don't care about um, what other people think about my look. I don't give a fuck. I used to care about that shit. I don't care about that shit anymore. At all. You know what I'm saying? If I turn my hat around, if I wear a different cap on my head or whatever, like I'm wearing a hat from Trinidad today, right? I had a Jamaican hat on the other day. And people be, I don't even know if people be in the comment section asking about that, but I just like the way the hats are designed. That's it. That's all. Nothing else. My wife is from Trinidad and Tobago, though. But yeah, I don't give a fuck about what people think I look like. I don't care about that. You know. I don't care about other people's opinions at all anymore. There's another thing. I don't care about other people's opinions too much. That's why I don't argue with people. I don't get in debates anymore. That's another thing. That as I've gotten older, I don't fucking debate nobody. I don't go back and forth with anybody. I don't. That's something I don't do. Either you agree with me or you don't. I really don't give a fuck. Normally, though, by and large, I'm gonna do the right thing, kind of brother. You know what I mean? And but as I get older, like I said, I care less. I couldn't care less about what other people think about me. I really don't. Now, with my grandbabies and them and my wife and all, yeah, of course I care. I'm not, stupid. But, I'm talking about, y'all know what I'm talking about. People in general, you really don't give a fuck because you don't have to. Because you done seen all of the shit before over and over and over again. And you just know how everything going to play out. So you don't worry about it. You realize, as you get older, you realize that, your job is not what you are or who you are. It's just what you do to pull enough paper out the thin air so you can get what you need to do what you want to do. You understand that about a job. So the better the job, the more paper you can pull, the more shit you can buy. It's just that simple. That's what work is. And to the companies, you ain't nothing but a number, and they'll get rid of your ass at the drop of a hat. So you realize that as you get older, you give less and less of a fuck about a job. Just make it to Social Security so that the system owes you money, and that's it, man. That's all you can do. Because by now, if you was gonna be a motherfucking millionaire or a billionaire, you would have been that already. Chances are this is how you're gonna go out, right at this level. So this is what you got to work with, so make the best of it. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. And I'm going to close out with this little commentary right here. Again, y'all know the election's coming up. Y'all know we got two piss poor candidates who ain't promising black people anything at all, I tell you. Y'all know that. We all know that. We know Kamala we got issues with her. I know I do. Lots of them. But I got far more issues with Donald Trump. And so, I ain't even gonna say the fucking lesser of two evils bullshit, because that's just bullshit that people say to justify a bad decision they about to make. Vote for who you want to. But voting for Donald Trump is voting away your citizenship almost as a black person. Voting for Donald Trump is like, motherfuckers talk about how much money they had when Donald Trump was in the White House and they got the PPP loans. It was talking about this today on a podcast. I heard a lady say that the money was flowing or some bullshit. Listen, first, the money didn't come from Donald Trump. came from the U.S. government. Second, they got it all back through inflation. They got all of it back through inflation. Third, the money came. Goddamn Joe Biden sent out stimulus checks too. Get your mind off the motherfucking money and think about how your society is. And how fucked up your society is going to be if Donald Trump get back in the White House. And how bad it's going to be when he start deporting black people. He don't give a fuck where they come from. And I'm not a big immigration, I'm not a big pro-immigration guy. I'm telling you right now, if you come over here the right way and don't disrespect the black people that live here, like me and my people. Don't do that. Don't do that when you come here. But come here the right way. Pay your way over here, just like I'd have to pay my way to where you come from. So yeah, immigration, I gotta say I'm kind of, flatlining on the immigration thing altogether, but I can't see Donald Trump in the fucking White House under no circumstances. I don't give a fuck how bad Kamala is. I don't care how bad Kamala is. I can't see Donald Trump back in the White House. It's just that simple. It don't make no motherfucking sense for a fucked up individual like him to be given that much power ever again. So I'm going to leave y'all with that. Now get out there, do the right thing, and put this dude into retirement. TC, and I'm out. Peace.